Making a lot of progress in this session, seriously. And you know, it hasn't even been 2 hours yet in this recording session. It's getting there. But this recording session did not take a long time. But we made so much progress. So, gotta be happy about that. So, let's see. I'm going to put Fire Kitty in front. Fire Kitty is definitely going to be a big help in this gym once again. Because this is an ice gym. Price is a veteran who has trained Pokemon for some 50 years. He's said to be good at freezing opponents with Ice-type moves. That means you should melt him with your burning ambition. Well, I don't have any, I can't really use ambition in a Pokemon battle, so I guess Quilava will have to do. Okay, so here we have Border Ronald. He has Seal. One thing you do have to look out for is if you do use Fire Pokemon, keep in mind that a lot of Ice Pokemon are actually Ice-Water Pokemon, so there is going to be that Water type always counteracting your Pokemon. So, as you can see, I used Flame Wheel right there, which should have done a lot of damage, but because it's part water, it didn't do as much as it could have, so this is mostly going to be a switch-a-thon between both Lantern and Quilava, I feel like. But whenever we get to a straight-up Ice type, my god, definitely going to go with Quilava for sure. But for all the water Ice types, I'll use probably Lantern. Okay, next we have a Dugong, the evolved form of Seal. I kind of like that sprite. It makes Dugong look kind of silly. Because in Generation 1, I feel like Dugong looked like really, really kind of dignified. Like it was supposed to be a dignified Pokemon. Here it looks like Durr. It just looks silly. I like it. Okay, level 33. Confuse Ray. No, I prefer to have Thunder Wave. Next up we have Seal again. Yep, a lot of very similar Pokemon types, I'm afraid. Something we just gotta get used to at this point. Okay. Darn, I couldn't do a thing. Well, sucks to be you. Whee! Whee! I love the ice physics. Sometimes. Sometimes. There are times when the ice physics can get a little annoying. This gym has a slippery floor. It's fun, isn't it? But hey, we're not playing games here. No, we're fighting Pokemans. It's a very serious kind of game. Border Brad. Here we have Swinub. Okay, Swinub's a new Pokemon. Swinub is actually a... I don't know if it has the ground duo type yet, but it's supposed to be an ice ground type, which... I'm going to go ahead and say this right now. Swinub and its evolution is a Pokemon I'm thinking about using for my team. So, let me know what you think about that. It's going to be a little while before I get it, though. I'll get it before the last gym, but there's a big event that actually happens before I even get to that point, so we'll see about that later. But yeah, I feel like Swinub is a very defensive type, and I feel like that's a type I'm kind of missing from my team right now. For my Pokemon that I want to use. I mean, Lantern does fit the bill a little bit, because Lantern is pretty defensive and has a lot of HP, but, you know, I want someone who has, like, more defense than HP, I guess. If that makes any sense. But yeah, that'll give me 4 Pokemon. I still need to think about what other 2 Pokemon I want to use. I just need to kind of examine my team, look at what I don't have, and try to cover my bases, really. I knew Price's secrets. Does he love nachos? Is that his big secrets? Because I like nachos. Nachos are cool. Okay, once again, Shelter is a water-ice type, so I should probably switch to Lantern for this. Yeah, I think I have a pretty unique set of types. I have a water electric type. I have a flying poison type. I have a psychic type. And I'm thinking about having an ice ground type. So, yeah, kind of a very interesting and varied team. Don't even have a grass type. Don't have a fire type. Very, very interesting. And yeah, there's also the possibility of trading a Pokemon over from the Silver version and using that. But, you know, I would kind of like to prefer to use, like, new Pokemon, like, straight up. But we'll see. Okay, have I fought the girl yet? No, I haven't. Okay, good. To get to Price, our gym leader, you need to think before you skate. Or I could, you know, not skate and just, like, crawl on the ice. That's probably what I would do. Okay, Jinx, a ice psychic type. This will probably be the best type Quilava will be most effective against, honestly. God, even then I can't destroy him. I feel like my Fire Kitty's special attack isn't as strong as it should be. I don't know, maybe that's just me. Probably should have used Flame Wheel again. Oh no, I'm fine. I was like, that's not gonna kill it, is it? Thank God it did. Okay, there goes Skier Roxanne, and we only have one more trainer left. I believe it's this guy down here. Or this gal. You're not a guy. Check out my parallel turn! Is it anything like your perpendicular turn? Although, I guess perpendicular turn would kind of be hard to do when skiing. So, never mind. Okay, let's go to Lantern again. Super effective, yeah. Don't even know what I'm doing or singing. I'm just silly, don't mind me. Okay, Fire Kitty, Lantern, perfect. I think that's all of them. Because we had the Seal Dugong trainer, we had that trainer, which was kind of the same thing. We had the Jinx trainer. We had the Swinub trainer. I definitely fought the girl. Yeah, I think I'm good. I think I'm good to fight Old Man Price. Let's do this. Pokemon have many experiences in their lives, just like we do. I, too, have seen and suffered much in my life. Since I am your elder, let me show you what I mean. I have been with Pokemon since before you were born. I do not lose easily. I, Price, the Winter Trainer, shall demonstrate my power. Sounds good. Bring it. Bring it. Okay, first up we have Seal. Definitely not going to use Fire Kitty for this one. Let's switch to Lantern again. Okay, Icy Wind. That's a move we should be careful of. And I really hope I don't get frozen, because that will just be the most hilarious thing after what I said during the Rocket Hideout. I was so sure that I wouldn't need that Ice Heal. Okay, that's the first one. Next we have Dugong. Dugong can be kind of scary from what I remember, so you want to make sure you can get rid of this Pokemon as soon as possible. Plus it knows Headbutt. And it got a critical hit on me too. Wow. But there we go. Knocked it out. Only one more Pokemon to go. And Lanner's at level 34. Nice. Yeah, like very well-balanced stats for Lantern, seriously. Okay, next up we have Piloswine, which is actually the evolved form of Swinub. It's a little pig and mammoth thing. Since it is part ground, this is not going to be really that effective. In fact, it might have the Fire Kitty might have the same issue that I had in Jasmine's gym, where it could faint, but I think it's more inclined to ice attacks, at least this Piloswine is, so I might be fine. Yeah, I got this. Okay, another gym leader done in like under 2 hours. Wow. Leader Price was defeated. Ah, I am impressed by your prowess. With your strong will, I know you will overcome all life's obstacles. You are worthy of this badge. Well, thank you. I really appreciate it. We got the Glacier badge. And what else do we get? That badge will raise the special stats of Pokemon. It also lets your Pokemon use Whirlpool to get across real whirlpools and shut up stupid motorcycles that are outside. My god. And this is a gift from me. This received TM16, I believe that's Icy Wind. Let's see. That TM contains Icy Wind. It inflicts damage and lowers speed. It demonstrates the harshness of winter. Well, sounds pretty awesome. I can get behind that. And you know what? Let's get the hell out of here and... Elm? What are you doing? Rob, how are things going? I called because something weird is happening with the radio broadcasts. They were talking about Team Rocket. Rob, do you know anything about it? Maybe Team Rocket has returned. No, that just can't be true. Sorry to bug you. Take care. Let's see, I have a radio, so... Let's see. Ahem, we are Team Rocket. After 3 years of preparation, we have risen again from the ashes. Giovanni, can you hear it? We did it. Where is our boss? Is he listening? Ahem, we are Team Rocket. Oh, God. Well, looks like they've taken over the radio tower in Goldenrod. So that is going to be our next destination. You can go through this route, but I think the game wants you to do the radio tower next, so that is exactly what I'm going to do. So, I'm going to fly to Goldenrod, I guess. And I'm going to take a very quick pit stop, though. I'm going to go to Violet City again. Because there is actually an item I can grab now that is going to be very helpful for my Pokemon trading. Or training, not trading. So we need to go... Yeah, we need to go down from here. And we need to go right... to see Mr. Pokemon, our good friend from the beginning of the game. That scale, what's that? A red Gyarados? That's rare! I want it! Rob, would you care to trade it? I can offer you this experience share I got from Professor Oak. Sure. And we get the experience share, but screw the experience share. I think it's the... Oh, no. The experience share is good. My bad. The experience share works a lot different than the experience all, which is what we got in Generation 1. In that game, you just had the item, and whenever you had the item, it would just give a very low amount of experience to all Pokemon whenever you got finished with a battle. It was not very good, because it just didn't really raise Pokemon fast enough. However, in Generation 2, the experience share, I think, is a lot better. It's a hold item in this game, and all you have to do is just give it to a Pokemon, and in every battle, they'll get half the experience. So you don't have to do the bait and switch method of training Pokemon. You can still do it that way, and you'll get like 75% of the experience as opposed to just 50%. But I kind of like just having, like, if you're training a Pokemon that it's like at a very low level, just putting it at the bottom of your list, and then just putting it with the experience all. It's a great way to get those Pokemon to catch up, and it's a great item, and it's a lot better in this game than it was in Generation 1, for sure. So, definitely giving my support to the experience all. But, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and end this session. We're going to fly back to Goldenrod so we can get prepared for what's coming very soon, the radio towers. So, that's what we're going to be taking care of next time. This has been SlimKirby. Thanks for joining me for this session of Pokemon Gold. It was a very, very progressive session where I got a lot done. 3 badges, got a lot of new Pokemon captured. I'm almost at 100 Pokemon owned, which is honestly pretty cool. So, making a lot of good progress here. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you guys next time. Later, folks. Hey! For once we have a segment that's actually less than 5 minutes. First of all, the only 2 Pokemon I've actually caught during this post-recording segment are Heracross and Aipom. They are Pokemon you can find by headbutting trees in mountainous regions. So I went to Route 42, which is the route that Mount Mortar is on, and that is basically where I found these 2 Pokemon. I'm going to be naming Heracross after a good friend of mine, SnackAttack 8, fellow Let's Player and member of Puddle Plains. He really loves Heracross, apparently, because pretty much been bugging me the entire time to be Heracross and also use Heracross for my team. Not sure how I feel about that, but whatever. I'll give him the Heracross, I guess. And then, of course, we have Aipom. I don't really have a name for Aipom yet, so you guys feel free to give me a name for this. A lot of people say you can get both Heracross and Aipom as early as Azalea Town. I think you guys are thinking of the Crystal version, because I swear I looked forever in Azalea Town to find both of those Pokemon earlier on in the project, and they did not appear, so I think that's just Crystal. But I could be wrong, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it's just Crystal. Also, Magikarp evolves at level 20. This is the level 21 Magikarp that I found in the wild, so that one was actually at level 22. Not Jumpluff. Skiploom evolves into Jumpluff at level 27. So I am done with this Pokemon now. Mankey evolves into Primeape at level 28. So Lanky Kong is now an evolved Pokemon. Still no style, still no grace, and kind of less of a funny face, actually. More of a serious face. Krabby also evolves at level 28, so now Mrs. Krabbs is now a Kingler. I kind of like Kingler, but obviously not going to be using it in this playthrough. Tentacruel evolves into Tentacruel at level 30. So now we have this extremely common water Pokemon taken care of. Only like 6 or 7 other common water Pokemon to go. Magnemite also evolves at level 30 into Magneton. So the true 23 Volt now has his calling of being 3 magnet monsters attached to one body. Magby evolves at level 30 into Magmar. I'm kind of glad that these baby Pokemon actually have level evolutions as opposed to happiness evolutions, because I would hate to do too many happiness evolutions in one playthrough. And speaking of happiness evolutions, here is the other evolution that is based on happiness. If you get Eevee up to max happiness level and then also evolve it during the night, it will turn into an Umbreon. And I'm actually going to give this Umbreon a name. I'm going to name it after one of my fans and followers on Twitter and, of course, YouTube in general. I'm going to be naming it after CobaltYoshi. Obviously, that name will not fit, so it's just going to be CobaltYoshi, but there you go. I'm giving you a Pokemon dedication because I really appreciate your support and your participation in my channel and my streams. And sorry for misspelling your name right there, but I fixed it. And lastly, I was able to steal a metal coat from a Magnemite, which means I could give it to my Scyther and evolve it into Scizor when I traded it to the silver version. Unfortunately, though, you could not see that trade evolution because it was on my Game Boy at the time, and I couldn't actually cancel the evolution. You cannot cancel those evolutions for some reason. But regardless, I have Scizor now, so there you go, KingKienzan, you have your frickin' Scizor now. He was bothering me so much to get that frickin' Scizor early and then use it on my team, but will I use it? That remains to be seen. Anyway, that's going to be it for this Gold Post recording session. Don't really have anything else to really go over. Haven't given any new nicknames yet, but I'll definitely look through my nicknames, comments sections, and give some more nicknames after the next session. So, thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you guys next time when we start taking on the Goldenrod Radio Tower. Later, folks.